better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. With my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. We're looking forward to what's sure to be a dramatic Game 3, Chris.
Well, when a team starts a series on the road and comes away with a split in the first 2 games, they've essentially taken over home field advantage. So the last thing these guys want to do now is give it right back by dropping this one. And these fans know that just as much as the players.
And the atmosphere here is electric. And this figures to be about as intense as postseason baseball gets. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Patrick Sandoval. What do you look for here?
He touched the 9th inning his last time out. Really wanted the complete game. Didn't get it, but he did get the W. They'd love to see him pitch deep into this one again.
All right, ready to get underway. Up now for Milwaukee, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a miss. And we're underway in Game 3.
707.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, coming off of a blowout loss in the previous game, this lineup can't try to do too much. They've just got to stay within themselves, take each pitch, each at bat, one by one, and try to push the runs across as often as possible.
Batting second, the second baseman.
This is Bryce Terang. In there, and it's 0-1. That's inside.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Swanson gets his lead at first. Nobody out. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Michael Harris up now for the Brewers. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Here's the 0-2. Bounce back to the mound. Glove flip for one, and that's 2. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. And now the Guardians will see what their bats can do in a scoreless ball game. Welcome back. Starting on the mound in this one, Framber Valdez.
Last time out, it just seemed like he wasn't trusting his stuff. He fell behind in the count, walked a number of guys. Today, he's got to pitch aggressively, and he's got to pitch inside.
Bottom of the first. Here's Andres Jimenez. Ball 1, no strikes. Framber Valdez had a great 2022, an all-star, and of course as well, his Astros won the World Series. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball there. 1-2 now. And it skips into dirt.
Yeah, Boog, in an ERA of under 3, pitched over 200 innings, and looks like they were easy innings for him, and finished 5th in the American League Cy Young Award voting.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I'll tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
On the ground right side. Terang over to first in time. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Let's take a look at Terry Francona's lineup for the Guardians. The challenge for him today, Singy, elevating the baseball against this sinker baller that's on the mound.
Yeah, that's the challenge, but it also might affect the way they approach base running in this one, Boog. You get a runner on first, you anticipate trajectory down, and when the ball's in the dirt with a good secondary lead, you break for second. So whether it's a stolen base or not, you stay out of the double play, get that runner in a scoring position, and that can help you put more runs on the board.
BID, ball in dirt. Next pitch is outside, and now 2-0.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
The pitch. Foul ball. Got it by him for the K. The Guardians go down in order. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And ball 1. That's off the mark. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Ripped to third and caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Sandoval. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch to pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Anthony Rizzo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Second inning here, no score. On the ground, right side. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning alive.
Batting 7.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Here's Alex Bregman. And a foul ball. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, did not go. Ball to strike, the pitch. In the air, right field. Olivares moving under it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike.
Here comes a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Valdez, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a curve, a cutter, a changeup, and he works in a four-seamer. And now it's even up. Matthew Ross behind the plate. Pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, pitchers that work side to side effectively love being on the mound with Ross calling balls and strikes, Boog. If you can command your stuff on the outer edges of the strike zone, he will reward you.
Next one misses, and it's 2-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The wide to kick the pitch. 3-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's Austin Hayes.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a good eye there. The wind to kick the 2-0. Now a screamer into the outfield. Harris hauls it in, and there's 2 away. This is Dylan Carlson. And that's in there for strike 1. California kid. Played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. And it's fouled away. Up the middle. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Guardians go down 1-2-3. We'll move to the third with no score. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in is the speedy Bobby Witt Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Witt starting as the designated hitter in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And they traded for him earlier this year. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. And down on strikes. Snap throw. Tyrone Taylor getting ready to hit. They say it went. Taylor measures 6 feet even, 29 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2012. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Carlson in pursuit. Squeezes it, and there's 2 down. Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And that one fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Dansby Swanson's turned into one of the best defensive shortstops in baseball, Chris. And a lot of the help came from Ron Washington, but Dansby put in the work. The pitch. Dansby Swanson, after all of that hard work defensively, won himself the Gold Glove in 2022. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Turang stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Way inside, gets out of the way. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
And one fouled off. 2-2. In the air, right field. And in one hops the wall. Swanson rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Michael Harris. In there for strike one. And a swing and a miss there.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
That one off the mark, and that is ball one. Turang at second with 2 down. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and the runner stays where he is. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Darryl Parker with the call there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching the World Series on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
First baseman, Josh.
Ball one, no strikes. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that one missing low.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
In the dirt. Throws to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
And the batter now, T.J. Friedl. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. And there's a ball. 1-1 now. And a foul ball. Next pitch is in the dirt. 2-2. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
And up next for Cleveland, Edward Olivares. That one ripped. That's back there. Got it. Bangs against the wall but holds on. Guardians fail to score. They're down 1-0. As we go to the top of the fourth, and now it's William Contreras. Sandoval back to work. There's a strike.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Wouldn't chase that time. Kicks and deals. Hard hit right side. Bell steps on the bag. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. All right, Siggy, trivia time. Back when this ballpark opened, 1994, one future Hall of Famer hit the first triple in the park, and another hit the first homer by a Cleveland player. Think you know who they were?
Okay, I know that Ken Griffey Jr. hit the first triple here, but first homer for Cleveland. Give me a hint.
Switch hitter. That's all you're getting.
Oh, dude. Eddie Murray, no doubt.
Bam.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. That's in there. 1-2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag, and that is that. Gone in order are the Brewers. They lead it 1-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. So in now for Cleveland, Andres Jimenez.
the second baseman.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
Oh, you can throw that big curve on the inside part of the plate. Very difficult pitch for the hitter to get on plane with. You can have a lot of success if you can pitch in that location.
1-1.
That's hard hit on the line. Taylor makes the grab. 1 up, 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Rosario takes low. Second trip to the plate in this one. The Guardians hitless so far in the game. Bounce to the right side. Terang to first. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Jose Ramirez. And that's in for a strike.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Next offering is in the dirt. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-2.
Comes the 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
And that's outside.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Hit hard, base hit.
Just one of those at-bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Checks over to first, back safely. Now here is Mike Zunino. There's a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that is that. One left for the Guardians, and it remains 1-0. Back now at Progressive Field. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Alex Bregman. And a pitch. He swings and fouls one off. Next offering misses, and that's ball 1. That's through there for a strike. And now the count is even. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 2-2 now. And now it's filled up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Good job to fight that one off.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
That one down the line, and it stays fair.
Just a great at bat right there. Saw a lot of pitches. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Bobby Witt Jr., a second-generation big leaguer. His dad won 142 games in the show. The Royals made Bobby Jr. the number 2 overall pick in the 2019 draft right after Adley Rutschman, and he made his debut in 2022. Finished behind Julio Rodriguez, Rutschman, and Stephen Kwan for Rookie of the Year. Great crop of rookies. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew him away with a fastball after starting the at-bat with a bunch of breaking balls, Singy.
Yeah, that was a nice setup, Boog. Didn't offer him anything straight to look at on the first 3 pitches, so when they ran that fastball up there, Clearly his timing wasn't there, and I doubt that's what he was looking to protect against with 2 strikes.
Tyrone Taylor, the next to hit. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Rosario 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 1 and the Guardians nothing. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now at the plate, Austin Hayes.
The left fielder, Austin.
And that's in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled on the run, sends it over to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Dylan Carlson digs in for the Guardians. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Lined, and that's a base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Fought off foul. Step off, throw to first, and he's back safely. Carlson stands at first with 1 out. Line drive, that's a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Coming home. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double. In to score from first, it's 1-1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Now it's going to be T.J. Friedl. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Good eye right there.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
2-0. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 1 out and a runner at second. Pitch off the mark there, and that's ball 3. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Olivares in the box now, takes strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Diego Castillo getting ready to go. Ashby warming up as well. And the pitch. Just missed. 1 out. Runners at first and second. Swing and a bouncer, and they get the out. Digging in, Andres Jimenez. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Up the middle. Diving, and he can't make the play. One runs in, safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So digging in, Ahmed Rosario.
Shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. On the ground. Terang on the run, throw to first. That's the 3rd out. 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Back here at the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Dansby Swanson.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
The 0-2. And that one upstairs.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
On the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Now batting.
Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Ball 1, no strikes. Terang measures 6 feet even, 23 years old. Usually a shortstop, but today he's starting at second base. That's in there, and it's a ball and a strike.
Well, the one thing he'll find is that a lot of the time the play is to your back. You're moving to your right. You've got to throw back to first base. That's the difference between shortstop and second. You're usually moving into the play at shortstop. Second base, not so much.
Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Terang checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Nope, he held back. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Snap throw.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. Rip towards third. Ramirez sends it to first. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Guardians 3 and the Brewers 1. Back here in Cleveland, now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. The pitch. Good eye right there. Ramirez, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's won a Silver Slugger in the American League. And there's the strike.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And now the lefty. This to third. Bregman to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. Mike Zunino digs in for the Guardians.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. That one missed. On the ground to the left. Swanson. And Zunino is set down. Stepping up for the Guardians, Austin Hayes. And right back to the mound. Over to first. Play made. That ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. And the score stays 3-1. Welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th. Now the Brewers cleanup hitter, William Contreras.
The catcher.
The wind and the pitch. And delivers outside.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And that one sliced foul. The pitch. On the ground out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. And a quick out, number 1. Next for the Brewers, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
Base hit, center field.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
One gone runner at first. Anthony Rizzo up now for the Brewers. 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses. There's the strike at the knees.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
At the belt and fires. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. That's out number 2. And now it's Alex Bregman. That one way outside, and that is ball 1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Evan Phillips up and throwing for Terry Francona. Thielbar, the lefty, warming up as well. The tying run at the plate. That one inside, ball 3.
Struggling a little bit for command here, and I can't imagine if he doesn't get this hitter out that he'll face another batter.
And that's ball 4.
Well, it might be time to dig into that bullpen. He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Patrick Sandoval gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Trevor Stephan.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Rafael Devers, looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. There's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they're creeping into my mind right now.
Oh, and 2 now. Way inside, gets away. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance. righty deals. Second and third, 2 down. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. And the count's full.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Three-two on the way. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Right-handed reliever. On the ground. Jimenez tosses to first, and Devers is set down. Third out. Brewers strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Set for the last half of the seventh. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder Dylan Carlson. And takes low for ball one. And that's down and away. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here comes Craig Counsell, and we're going to see a pitching change. Framber Valdez won't go any further. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. A new arm into the game, the righty, Diego Castillo.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Josh Bell at the plate now. That one fouled off. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Aaron Ashby up and throwing for manager Craig Counsell. Drilled in the air. Right field. Way back there. And that is out of here. That fires up the home crowd, and they boost their lead. It's 5-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now it's the Guardians DH, TJ Friedl. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Friedl checks his swing, appeal to third, and he went around according to Darryl Parker. And the 0-2. Ball one there.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Got him. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. And up next for Cleveland, Edward Olivares. That misses, and it's 1-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Taylor hauls it in for the out. And there's two away. Here's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Popped up. Swanson under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Angel De Los Santos into the game.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Greg Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Ryan De La Cruz. And he deals. Swing and a miss. Strike one. That's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Next one just misses. Now 1-2.
It's a good take.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Right through there for a strike. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Sam Hentges up and throwing for Terry Francona. Sandlin getting cranked up as well. The next offering misses. 1-2 the count. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. Got him swinging.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Terang stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. In the air to left center. Carlson racing after it. Snags it on the run. And that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They're down here 5-1. Staying in the game on defense, Ryan De La Cruz. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Ahmed Rosario now at the plate. First offering misses the mark. And there's a ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And fouled off. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. That one's in there, 0-1. Out there to center. Harris has a beat on it. And there are 2 outs. And the batter now, Mike Zunino. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
I wouldn't say the game's close right now, but it's not out of reach either. I mean, these guys really need to put up a 0 on the board.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. The Guardians go down in order. They lead this one, though, 5-1. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Nick Sandlin. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. First pitch just misses. Sandlin goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter. That one ran inside, almost got him. And the pitch is in for a strike. And it's 2-1.
Big at bat right here. He did the team thing, took until he got a strike. Now he's got to go to work, shorten up that swing a little bit, do whatever it takes to get on base.
And here it comes. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
And here is William Contreras. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Ripped on a line. And foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward, 1 for 3. Not the best swing that time from the first round pick. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Just one strike away. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that'll do it. The Guardians now lead the series 2-1 following this pivotal Game 3 win at home.
Game 3s are very critical when you have a series tied at 1-1 because you put yourself up. Anytime you go down, you're always chasing. When you're up in the series, you feel like you're in the driver's seat. Nice win today.
So Singy, as the numbers show, a great performance on the mound in this one.
Absolutely, and that really set the tone from the beginning. A fantastic effort.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long. Now now from downtown Cleveland and Progressive Field. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Milwaukee Brewers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And starting this one, Eric Lauer. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, he tried to make it through the 5th inning last time out, but the pitch count just got too high. He ended up taking the loss. That's one of those you just have to shake it off, come back out today, and try to throw a gem.
Ready to go. Up now for Milwaukee, Dansby Swanson. Strike on the inside corner. And we're underway here in Game 4. Next offering is downstairs.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Kicks and fires. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And a pitch. Next offering misses down and away. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
3-2. To the right side. On to first, and Swanson is set down. Here's the Brewers lineup put together by Craig Counsell. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know guys are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a guy who's got decent pop.
One down, base is empty. That one's in there, and the count 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Way high.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. And there's a foul ball. Next pitch is outside.
These first 2 hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
And now Michael Harris. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Good eye right there. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Left-hand batter waits. Base knock, center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second, and they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
One away, runners at second and third. And now it's William Contreras. In there, and it's 0-1. Ground ball right side. Gets it to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. Taylor Ward up now for the Brewers.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Ball one low.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
Off the plate. Now 2-0. That misses off the outside edge. Splits the plate. That's strike one.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swings and misses, and we're filled up.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And he walked him.
Oh, very close with the location right there. It's just tough to get rewarded on the call with pitches near the top of the strike zone.
And here is Anthony Rizzo. In the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball one.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away. That's in there. That's strike two. Two outs. To third. They take the force out. That's out number 3. One run in the inning, but they leave 2. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Brewers 1. Guardian. Back now at Progressive Field. And on the hill, Cal Quantrill. How about a report on him, Chris?
Yeah, he battled through 7 innings last time out. He pitched well enough to get the win thanks to that offense. He'll look to turn in another quality start in this one.
Bottom of the first. So in now for Cleveland, Ahmed Rosario. Quantrill back to work. And a foul ball. Quantrill back to work. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Josh Bell in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Throw over to first. Rosario gets back easily. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's a fair ball. And it bangs up against the wall. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Batting third.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Ramirez.
There's a strike. Next pitch is popped up. Terang under it. Makes the grab, one away.
Batting fourth.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. Already trailing by a run in this one. They'll be looking to get on the scoreboard early on as well.
Well, it's just the one run, so not too big a hill to climb. But, yeah, if they can answer back in this inning or at least in the next couple, that'll maybe settle everyone into this ball game, and that includes their own starter on the mound.
Andres Jimenez up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Chopped left side. Swanson over to Terang. One to first, not in time. And a run scores.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Stepping up for the Guardians, Edward Olivares. In for a strike, 0-1. Pickoff move to first, and he's back in safely. Tied up here in the early going. Ripped on a line to center. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Second inning coming up from Progressive Field. All tied 1-1. Here in Cleveland, and now the veteran third baseman, Alex Bregman. Lauer back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Bounced up the middle, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. That one is upstairs.
Boog, our man Darryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
The pitch. And now 2-1. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. That one's in there, and the count is even, 2-2. And that one lifted in the air center field. Valera makes the play, and that quickly 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Bounce to third, and it stays fair. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. And that one is inside, ball 1. That misses, and that's ball 2. Outside. Swings and misses. And now 3 balls and a strike. Taylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. That's in there, and it's a full count.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. He made him pay for that one, and they grabbed the lead. It's 3-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
This is Bryce Terang. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Ball one, no strikes. Just off the inside edge. Lauer maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Michael Harris up next for the Brewers. Pitch is in there and the count is 3-1. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Valera grabs it on the run. 2 runs for Milwaukee on the dinger. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back. Bottom of the second. So in now for Cleveland, Josh Naylor.
The first baseman.
Here comes a pitch. Bounce to the right. Steps on first for the out.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Whoa, that pitch is out.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Fires to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And up next for Cleveland, George Valera. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Just a weak fly ball this time. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Guardians fail to score, and it remains a 3-1 ball. Top half of the third inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Michael Harris. And the pitch. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Got it by him for the K.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Next one misses. 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The next pitch misses, and now 3-0. There's the strike. The pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Struck him out looking on the backdoor slider.
Tremendous job of bringing that ball back over the plate. He gets just enough of it to get the call. And tell you what, as a hitter, it starts out of the zone. It looks really far away, and for it to catch the outside corner, you just have to tip your cap to the pitcher.
Ward stands in now and watches strike one. Misses inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The wind of the pitch. So now 1-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Kicks and deals. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Set for the bottom of the third, and here's the rookie catcher, Bo Naylor. The wind of the pitch. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Naylor will handle the catching duties in this one, hitting 9th in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over .350 in his last 10. That one missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Righty to the plate. Ground ball to the right side. Leadoff man retired here in the third. So the Guardians lineup turns over, and now it's Ahmed Rosario. Scored the first run of the game back in the first after a single to reach base. Strike 1. And it's 1-1. The pitch. The rope into right, and that's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here's Josh Bell, and he's already singled in this game. First offering misses the mark.
Counts 1-0.
Check swing, no appeal. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Righty delivers. The 3-1 in for a strike, full count. Rosario, the runner at second with 1 away. The pitch. High fly ball, right field. Taylor moving under it. Makes the grab, 2 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. in the dirt, but kept close, and the runner holds. Man at second.
Hey.
That's a little bit low. Lifted in the air, right center field. Taylor moving under it. Drops into the glove. And that's the third out. A double in the inning, but they leave him stranded. 3 innings in the books here in game 4. It's the Brewers 3 and the Guardians 1. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Anthony Rizzo. Lauer back to work. And downstairs.
Boog, when we talk about Anthony Rizzo defensively, one of the things I like as a former outfielder is his ability to handle foul territory and just negotiate that sidewall to make some incredible catches.
Rizzo swings and belts one. Carrying well. Deep to right. Out of here. Anthony Rizzo circles the bases. And they add to their lead. It's 4-1.
With this guy's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Grounded out his first time. And ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hayes has it sized up. He's got it. 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Witt batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Rips that one center field. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And now Tyrone Taylor. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Not even close there. And the count even 1-1. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Eli Morgan preparing to come on if needed. 2 down, nobody on. And he pumps it a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Misses. It's 2-2.
It's a good take.
The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And the pitch. And now the count filled up 3-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that is that. Another run for Milwaukee with the homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is the World Series on the show. Back here in Cleveland, bottom of the inning, and now Andres Jimenez. That's in there. Strike one. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. Olivares stands in now, looks at that one inside. And it's even up.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. He's there. It's a two-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
And now it's Austin Hayes. Grounded out his first time. This to third. Fair ball. Naylor around third. He scores, and now just a two-run deficit.
Back-to-back base hits. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Here's the center fielder, George Valera. Popped out to left his first time. Check swing, no appeal. 1-0. Hayes leads off first with two down to the inning. On the ground, right side. Over to Swanson, and that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. You're watching the World Series on the show. Welcome back. We go to the top of the fifth, and now Dansby Swanson. The wide to kick the pitch. Just off the outside edge.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. I'm exhausted from watching some of these at-bats. Lots of full counts and a ton of pitches with the starter still out there. They're taking up a lot of his energy.
The wind and the pitch. That misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
Boog, I can't even keep track of how many full counts we've had in this one. I've messed up my scorebook because there have been so many, and you know my scorebook is a work of art.
Pumps in a strike, and now 3-1 the count. To the left side, but it is well foul. And here it comes. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. Eric Lauer will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. New pitcher on here, Eli Morgan.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Next to hit, Bryce Terang. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Oh, and that liner got him. Whips it to first on the run. One away here in the fifth. The left-hander on now, Sam Hentges.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Harris in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The next offering misses. Ball two. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. And now the lefty. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Valera ranging back. Caught just shy of the wall. Runner tagging and heading for home. He scores on the sac fly, and they're up by 3.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Stepping in, William Contreras. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
2 outs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs.
Well, he might have to look for a different put away pitch right here 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Ground ball up the middle. It's in and out of his glove.
The left fielder, number 3.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. A strikeout and a walk. There's a strike. Contreras off of first with 2 away. Next pitch misses outside. And now it's even 1-1. Sneaks through, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. And that's in there for strike 1. Now, we all know about Anthony Rizzo's skill set on the field multiple times at All-Star. Multiple times he's won the Gold Glove. He even won the National League Platinum Glove. But also a guy who won the 2017 Roberto Clemente Award for his work off the field. And he deals. That's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, just all around the kind of player that you want to have right in the middle of your lineup. He's a leader, and he leads by example. Doesn't seem to be one that talks a whole lot, but his actions are what does the talking for him.
Two. On the ground to first, and he picks it up in foul territory. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Guardians. Back now at Progressive Field. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And the pitch. And that one almost got him.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
And that one wrapped foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Struck him out looking. Flipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Oh, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. In there for strike 1.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Line drive, base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And first offering is fouled off.
The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. And the righty deals. And now the count is even.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Makes the catch, inning over. Guardians lead 1. They trail at 5-2. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Trevor Stephan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And a pitch. Bregman in the box again, takes a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Kicks and deals. Strike 2.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
On the ground to third. Toss to Naylor. Now one gone in the top of the 6th. And now the DH, Bobby Witt Jr.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
And that one fouled off. Witt, a former All-Star, 22 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Brewers. That one's in there, 0-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Nick Sandlin up and throwing for Terry Francona. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Guardians. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Andres Jimenez. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And strike 2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Got him out on the front foot. Couldn't keep the hands back long enough and played right into the hands of the pitcher.
Olivares now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
Ripped, but it curls foul. In the dirt, and a count 1-2. Line drive, speared at first. He'll do it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Here's Josh Naylor. This one in the air, center field. Harris puts the squeeze on that one, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there, and the deficit remains 5-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Caleb Thielbar.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And a pitch. Swanson leading things off and takes a strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Now the 0-1. And a swing and a miss. The punch out there, and the struggles continue in the postseason. Now here is Bryce Terang. Craig Counsell going with a pinch hitter here. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 1 out, the base is empty for him. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. At the belt and fires. Misses outside, and the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Here comes a pitch. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, it looks like he wanted that slider to finish on the inside part of the plate, not start on the inside and end up hitting the batter. It looked to me like he just tried to do a little too much with that one.
Harris, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Next offering misses, and 1-1. Inside, just missed. Gurriel over at first with 1 away. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Contreras in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Stays alive. The 0-2. Started after it. Appeal to first. He did not go around. The pitch. And it's even up. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So it's no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Brewers 5 and the Guardians 2. So remaining in the game defensively, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He entered the game to pinch hit and now man second base. Stepping up for the Guardians, Austin Hayes. Quantrill back to work. And that's outside. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. The wind of the pitch. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
George Valera digs in for the Guardians. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that skips in the dirt. The wind to kick the 2-0. And there's a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Next one misses, and the count is 3-1.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The pitch. Fouled off again, And it remains 3-2. And the right-hander deals. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. That one lifted to left. And there's 2 down. And next is the Guardians catcher, Bo Naylor. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. Down the line towards the corner. Ward brings it in for the 3rd out. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Nick Sandlin. Up now for Milwaukee, Taylor Ward. 0-1. Up the middle, and that one handled. Not in time. He's safe.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Anthony Rizzo will hit next. He's already homered here in this one. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Ward aboard here at first with nobody out. And a base hit into right. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Here's Alex Bregman. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Rafael Devers. Good opportunity for him. First and second with nobody out. That one finds the corner. And it's 0-1. Right-handed reliever.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
First and second here, no outs. Pitch misses there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Bobby Witt Jr. up now for the Brewers.
Bobby Witt Jr.
First offering misses the mark.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
The next pitch misses, and now 2-0.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Liner snagged at first. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. So first and second with 2 outs. And here is Tyrone Taylor.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
On the ground to third. They get the force. Out number 3. 2 left on. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Guardians 2. Staying in the game on defense, Rafael Devers. He'll play third after coming into the game as a pinch hitter.
Now playing third.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
And here it comes. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Emmanuel Clase appears to be getting loose. Kicks and fires. Left field. Ward drifts towards it. Makes the catch. One away. Josh Bell at the plate now.
Beautiful swing in his last at bat. Opposite field knock.
Inside corner. That's a strike. It's 0-1.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the ninth with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And he deals. And that's outside. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Next pitch is outside. He goes down looking. So in now for Cleveland, Jose Ramirez. A switch hitter batting right. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, he's gotten ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
The pitch. Got him swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 8 full here in game 4. It's the Brewers 5 and the Guardians 2. Angel De Los Santos takes over on the mound. Dansby Swanson stands in. He's already homered in this game. The wind of the pitch. That's in there. Strike one. De Los Santos, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next pitch inside. Ball one. And there's a ball. Righty to the plate. Fouls one off. 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of guys didn't like to throw it because it'd throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Righty delivers. Gurriel gets a piece. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Two outs, base is empty. Next for Milwaukee, Michael Harris. And that's in there for strike one. 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball one. That misses the zone. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one pushed to the left and foul. Next pitch is downstairs. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
And a pitch. And there's the strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there.
So now 1-2. And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
To the right side, Jimenez. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Brewers 5 and the Guardians 2. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
The second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And the pitch. Just off the outside part of the plate. And a pitch. In there. And so now 1-2. And another ball. Next offering is fouled back. Kicks and deals. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Good eye right there.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing, that high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Harris has a beat on it. And there's one down. And up next for Cleveland, Edward Olivares. Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
That one misses. Ball one. And a strike. At the belt and fires. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. The pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Naylor in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, you can tell these guys feel great and also relieved to even up the series. There's so much on the line. You've worked so hard to get here. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Game 7 in this series.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.